Da, 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 da. That's right. I do my own sound effects. Ow, ow! Oh, hello! How's it going over here in Instagram world? Instagram, YouTube. Instagram, YouTube. That's how we're doing it today. All right, we are live, both on Hi, My Little Slice of Hell Official. How's it going? Hope everything is well in everyone's world. Trying a different angle today. Still can't see my lights. You could see what my lights are on, at least in this corner. So that's progress. I'm calling it progress. If you're on YouTube, you get a better view of what's going on. And it looks like my internet connection is phenomenal today. That's what, happens when I don't do 5 different things at the same time on my damn laptop. By the way, I would very much like one of those new MacBook Pros, so subscribe to my Patreon. Kidding. Not really kidding. I do actually really want one of those new laptops with the big RAM. You can get a laptop with as much RAM as a regular computer from a MacBook Pro. I want one so bad. So bad. Just my laptop, I probably just need to clear some stuff out of it to make it run. I'm glad your night's going all right. To make it run a little bit better, a little bit faster, so I can get my editing done quicker. It's like the editing part is not that hard. It's the waiting for my computer to process everything that takes like a few hours. Oh my god, if you are ever a Patreon subscriber, you will see that I have one full reaction at my $5 tier available for the movie Rain Man, which is not a horror, but it was requested by my Patreon subscriber. Hi, Anthony Munn. How's it going? Thank you for joining me. We're going to be watching a movie. Well, I'm going to be watching a movie. I can't show you the movie. That's not legal. It's copyright stuff. But you can play it at the same time as me, and we can watch it together. That's what this whole thing is about. And also, I've broken out my tarot cards. So if you want me to pick a card for you, I can do that. I'm just going to be sitting here and shuffling things. I don't like cloud storage that much. I mean, I have one cloud storage account. So I'm good there when it comes to cloud storage. But I really like having like a hard drive and a backup hard drive or whatever. It's not that I save a ton to my laptop. It's that I download stuff and then I save those things to a hard drive. But the original copy is still on my laptop and I need to delete stuff. It's a mess. I'm a Virgo and I'm so unorganized. I'm a disgrace to other Virgos, I'm sure. But yeah, that's my life for you. So anyways, I was talking about Rain Man. My one Patreon subscriber, 6 Strings, I believe is his username. Hi, and I haven't forgotten about you. I worked all weekend, so I haven't had a chance to post a check-in. That is my next thing for tonight, since I'm already all up in the get-up. I do weekly check-ins on Patreon, and I go live. I'm going live with one guy right now, and it's been fun so far. But it's just me and him. He's getting all my attention, so there you go. But also, he made a request, and I'm trying to do, when I get up and running on YouTube, and I do regular postings of stuff that isn't just live videos. My goal is to have one non-horror reaction every month. And for my Patreon subscribers, they'll get the full reaction, which will not be posted to YouTube. None of my full reactions will be posted to YouTube because there's always like audio copyright issues, even though I don't show the actual movie itself. So I'll never post the full reactions to YouTube or to Instagram because that's just a good way for people to, get a copy of the movie, even though you can't see, you can hear it, but whatever. But his request for my first non-horror movie was Rain Man, which I had never seen before, and it was fantastic. I will say that about my reaction to it. And yeah, so that's up on Patreon right now. But when I was editing it, this is my whole point, the whole reason I'm bringing this up to begin with. When I was editing it on my regular laptop, on my current laptop, it's a Pro, but it's still my current laptop and it's old. It took over 6 hours to process a 2-hour video. It probably took longer, probably closer to like 8 hours just to render the video. And then I had to export it, which I think took another 3 to 4 hours. So I need to upgrade. I wanted to get a full desktop, but I like having the mobility of a laptop. And if I get a laptop, then I can trade in this laptop because I don't need, well, 3 because I have a work laptop, which I never use for these things. But I already have another laptop. I don't need to hang on to an old one, and I want one new one. So I'm greedy, but whatever. 4 terabyte storage, $100. Oh, well, I don't actually know how much storage I get with my cloud subscription. With my hard drive, Heather Loves Horror. Hi, hon, I sent you a message last week. Go check your inbox for me. Don't stay here for a while, but go check your inbox because I want to do a live specifically with you. Okay, so we'll talk about that at some point. So yeah, I want that storage. My hard drives, my separate hard drives that I have, are 5 terabytes. So I already have plenty of that storage. You must be a magician because you just waved and I didn't see your hands move. Well, either your internet connection is not great and you can't see my hands, or I'll check it. Okay. No, it's okay. I know you're busy. Girl, you got kids. I don't got kids. I got dogs, and they get my attention a lot, but they're not as complicated as children. Children are way more complicated. Physical storage. Oh, yeah. I already have hard drives that are 5 terabytes of physical storage. I just need to actually move my stuff onto there. Okay, but enough about my personal life. Although, Heather, I want to do one of these lives with you, and I have an idea for the movie, so that's in the message. Let's talk about what we're doing tonight. First of all, if you want me to draw a tarot card for you, let me know. I will draw a tarot card for you. Second of all, Horror Movie Dad! Oh my goodness. I should do a live watch with Horror Movie Dad and Kay De Niro too. That would be amazing. Dogs are like kids too. I call my dogs babies, but they're pretty standard. They eat the same things. They don't. One of my dogs never says let's not eat, so it's a little bit easier for sure. But yeah, Horror Movie Dad. If you guys on YouTube over here, Heather Loves Horror, and Dad Watches Horror Movies, or he goes by Horror Movie Dad here on Instagram, but I think his YouTube page is called Dad Watches Horror Movies. Both of them are on YouTube. They don't do like reaction videos exactly like this, but they do a lot of horror movie reviews. If you go, especially to Horror Movie Dad Watches Horror Movies, you will see me on his YouTube channel and Heather Loves Horror because we've done reviews with them, especially the Neon Demon and Reanimator, I think we did too. And then I did one when Heather couldn't make it for Halloween Kills. It's always fun with Kay De Niro and Dad. It's just, who am I waving at? Hello! Welcome! Major players in attendance, I know, right? Maybe I should be moving on my Terror Tuesdays to Wicked Wednesdays. I'm getting better response today than on Tuesdays. I know Tuesdays is primetime television, so it's harder. Draw me a card. Anthony, I'm going to draw you a card. Let me do some more mixing. Camera's over here. Keep your thoughts on the cards while I'm talking, and I'll be mixing. I'll draw you a card in like a minute. But yeah, the Neon Demon was such a great movie, guys. Seriously. If I didn't already I did it for the May Queens podcast. Oh no, where's my connection? Okay, there we go. Sorry, my connection on Instagram went away for a second. If it weren't for doing the Neon Demon as a May Queens podcast task, basically, we did a podcast episode on it first, and then I saw that Dad and Kay De Niro had also done it for the Dad Watches Horror Movies. So we decided to get together and talk about it and compare notes and stuff. And it was It was so... Wait, did we talk about the Neon Demon together, or did we just talk about it online? And then we got together for a different movie. Can't remember. Man, it was like a year or two ago, so it's all somewhere in my head. But if you're not checking them out on YouTube, you should. Heather does some great interviews with horror movie, like, independent filmmakers. When we were doing the May Queens podcast, which we will eventually get back to. I've been so busy. But we will eventually get back to. We actually got to do a couple of interviews with a couple of filmmakers. That was so much fun. The guy who... Shoot, I know he's going to be in Terrifier 2. I cannot remember. Oh, he did COVID 2024 with Heather, which you can find on YouTube. And we did an interview with the guy who, I think he wrote and directed Fried Berry, which you can find on Shudder if you haven't watched it yet. It's fantastic. It's like the most random movie I've ever watched, and it made me laugh, even though it's not really scary, but it has scary elements to it. I highly recommend it. You gotta watch it at least once. It's insane. But I got to interview that guy with Heather, and it was fun. That was a fun interview. That guy, I think he's like in Australia or South Africa. We got to interview him. It was amazing. We did when separate, and okay, then we did discuss it together. Okay, the Neon Demon. All right, Anthony, your card. Ooh, you are the Knight of Wands. So get it a little bit view here. Reversed. Now, I don't have these things memorized, so I'm going to read you the description from the book. So you have what the book says, so you have all the knowledge of it, but I will tell you this. Wands usually have to do with career. And a knight card is a knight. Yes, a knight. A knight card, like the queen card, the king card, and the page card, usually have to either represent a situation or a person, or it's a situation in which you need to see yourself in. But reversed sometimes has a negative connotation to it. However, negative in that you need to probably change something or be on the lookout for something. Not that things are going to go bad in your life necessarily, just that you need to be aware. Usually when I do these tarot card readings, it's always about stuff that you probably already know deep inside your head, and I'm just like pulling it out of you so that you can like face it. Because I know that's my problem. That's why I do the tarot. It's like I already know the stuff in my head. I just need to face the things I'm trying not to face. So I avoid things. Alright, so your Knight of Wands. Someone is making a lot of promises, but most of what they are saying will turn out to be hot air. They are not being malicious or deceitful. They mean what they say at the time, but never get around to putting it into action. Travel plans will be beset by delays and frustrations. Which, I mean, honestly, with COVID going on, that could be for a lot of people, really. We discussed Reanimator with Heather and Daenerys, then we did our top 5 horror movies! That's right, we did do our top 5 horror movies. That was fun, too. Oh, man. Alright, so, remember, I have the cards if you want me to draw one, but let's talk about what we're watching tonight so we can get this movie started. Because if anyone's here, like, bitch, play the movie already. We are watching an A24 classic, and I say classic when A24 is only like, 5 years old, 10 years old, less than 10 years old. It Comes at Night. I have not watched this movie, and I promise you that all the movies I do reactions to, unless I tell you otherwise, I've never seen. I may eventually bring back old childhood favorites, but right now, all brand new to me. I love A24 for the Ari Aster movies that I've watched. And The Witch, which is what? Robert Eggers? No, Robert Wright? I always get the directors confused. I think Robert Eggers is the guy who did Shaun of the Dead. So I want to say it's Robert Wright? Oh man, I'm probably butchering the name. The guy who did The Witch, where the Vivitch, if you know, because it's 2 V's. That movie was amazing and one of my favorites to watch. Oh man. But this is an A24 movie. I actually don't know who directed it. Let me read you what it says for the description here. The only place that I could find it is Showtime. Edgar Wright! Robert Eggers and Edgar Wright. That's the two I always get confused. Thank you. Shaun of the Dead. Okay, yeah, okay. That is not the guy who directed this one. Okay. Trey Edward Schultz. I've never heard of this guy before. Do we know if he's done other movies? I can't IMDb, and I don't want to ruin my connection over here to look him up. But I don't know if I've heard this guy's name before. I do know some of the cast. Joel Edgerton was in a bunch of movies. And I know, I think it's Christopher Abbott is the guy who's in The Sinner, who was Jennifer Beals' husband, I think. If you've ever seen The Sinner, or if you haven't seen The Sinner, first of all, you should watch The Sinner. I've only seen the first 2 seasons. I know there's like 2 other seasons I still need to watch. But the first season deals with, in the very first episode, Jennifer Beals gets triggered by a song at the beach and kills a man without even knowing why she did it. And I think Christopher Abbott is the guy who played her husband in that. I know he's in this movie. I'm not sure of his name. But he is an amazing actor, and he did really well in that first season. And go watch The Sinner. It's such a good show. Such a good show. Bill Pullman's in it. And he's just adorable. Even though he's gross in that show, he's still amazing. But that other dude will be in this movie. A man reeling from the terror of an apocalypse faces a moral test when a desperate family turns up at his door. Feeling backed into a corner, the man allows the family to join his own, but the forced cohabitation rapidly gives way to paranoia and distrust. Okay, so I believe, because I feel like I've watched countdown lists with this movie in it, or somebody's talked to me about this movie before, that it's a lot of like, it's in their minds type of thing, but also has something to do with some sort of illness or sickness that's going around. That's why they're holed up in the woods trying to avoid it. Good to see you. Oh, okay. I will see you later, horror movie dad. But yes. And this movie is supposed to be a lot about the paranoia and the distrust. So I'm excited to see like how they play that off. It's going to be really suspenseful. I watched like Mungo last week, and oh man, it just wasn't. It wasn't as suspenseful as I was hoping for. And the reveal at the end of what was going on really wasn't that big of a reveal. It was like there was a little jump scare there, but I was disappointed in that movie. I'm hoping not to be disappointed tonight. So let's get started. I found this movie through Amazon Prime, through their Showtime channel. It's one of the only subscriptions I don't currently have, so I'm now using a free trial for the next week, so I didn't have to pay for this. But yeah, there's no place to get it that's just streaming for free unless you have the Showtime app or the Showtime subscription. So go check out your Prime and get your free 7-day trial if you can. All right, everybody who is watching this with me, we are now going to press play in 3, 2, 1. There's probably going to be a Prime. Oh, no. Okay, no Prime commercials. I like how they stick those at the beginning. I get it. Marvelous Miss Maisel is going away after this next season or something. Animal Kingdom. I love how they have the text so teeny tiny on the A24 like studio logos. We want everybody to be blind after watching all of our movies. Oh man. His eyes definitely got something going on. I believe this is not a good movie to watch when we're in the middle of a pandemic. I have to be careful with sound on these too. I can get copyright strikes. Not strikes, claims. Okay, see, at least we're not wearing those kind of masks, right? With things off the side. Could be a lot worse. Ugh.
I'm just going to talk, okay?
Okay, so this was my big question going into this movie. Whether or not the disease itself was actually real. But it is. It is a real disease. So it's just when the other family comes around that things start going all in their head. Oh, man. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. I'm not dead yet. Love Monty Python. At least in The Holy Grail. I haven't seen the other movies. A friend tried to show me Life of Brian once, and I fell asleep. But to be fair, we started it late, okay? I was tired before the movie. Just never got to watch it. What's your reaction to that someday? That'll be a non-horror movie. Watch. He's still breathing. I'm not gonna... Are they gonna kill him? Oh! Damn! It's cold blood. I mean, did you need to do the pillow, though? I mean, who's gonna hear you shooting in the woods? You do the pillow. Not to make it more comfortable on the guy getting shot. You do the pillow to muffle the sound so nobody can hear you and you don't have a silencer. Why do I know these things? He could have just shot the dude. Who's going to hear him in the woods? Although I guess a family does eventually find them. But... It's just having the pillow stuffed in your face right beforehand seems a little scary. Like, it's not going to be comforting to have a pillow in your face like you're going to be smothered and then to get shot. Just shoot me, okay? Ugh. Remember, if you are here and you would like a card drawn, I'm mixing up my tarot deck. I think I'm going to pull a card for myself. Got some things going on in my life. I didn't even realize I didn't do the opening title sequence yet. The Thing remake. That's the movie I'm thinking of with Joel Edgerton. Because he was the guy who was supposed to be like the McCready-like character. That's all I'll say about that because I don't want to spoil the prequel for anyone who hasn't seen it. I liked it. I know there's an issue with like the effects because it's all CGI. You just can't beat The Thing in terms of special effects. Like, I mean, you could maybe match it, but The Thing is like top A quality special effects. It's fantastic. It made people throw up. That's how good they were. Okay? People throw up. Draw myself a card. Oh, 9 of Wands. That's my card today. Boom. Alright, be prudent because there may soon be lots of demands on your time or money. Definitely been a lot of demands on my time, but totally worth it. Resist making major changes to your life, such as moving house or changing jobs. Not thinking about changing jobs anytime soon. Wish I could afford to move. So, I can't, so don't need to worry about that either. In the meantime, keep calm. If I'm never actually calm. And rely on your strength of character. I do have quite a strong character. If you've been watching me for a long time. Bobby! Oh god. That dog's not gonna make it to the end of this movie, is it? I'm watching a movie where the dog's gonna die, aren't I? Oh man. Let's talk a minute about dogs, okay? I found out that one of my best friends, a different Heather than Heather Loves Horror, somebody I interned with back in my college days, she had to put her dog down last night, or yesterday morning, and I'm supposed to be visiting her sometime this year. I was hoping to meet her dog too, and now found out that that's not happening, so I had a good cry last night over that. It's really sad. And if you've been watching me, I'm very close. My dog, who's at least 4 years younger than her dog. But it's just 4 years can go by so fast. I don't even want to think about it. It's really upsetting. But Heather, if you're watching, not Heather Loves Horror again, different Heather. Know that I'm thinking about you, and I love you, and you're my thoughts. And we'll drink a lot when I come to visit. That sometimes helps. We're focusing in on this artwork, this painting, and it reminds me of the opening to Midsommar. Midsommar. Again, a different director. I wonder if it's the same cinematographer, maybe? I don't know, how does that work with studios? Do they use the same cinematographers usually? Because that would be a cool gig to have. Where you're guaranteed as long as the studio's still making movies that you get to be in on these movies. I want to make a movie. Oh, wait, actually, I can't search anything. I'm an extra in a movie that's coming out on Netflix. And my heater just done. I don't know when it's coming out on Netflix, though. They still haven't named a date. I checked a couple weeks ago. It's called White Noise. And it's got Adam Driver in it, who I did get to be an extra very close to. So hopefully you'll actually see me in this movie in the background. But I'll let you know when it's actually coming out so that we could try to search for me. I'm only in one scene, but I'm just getting my card drawn. I still got the cards! You want me to draw you a card, Heather? I'll do it right now. Heather Loves Horror is asking for a card. Oh, what? Hold on. There we go. Think about your question. Oh. Think about your question. Think about what's on your heart. And I want to draw you a card. Stanley. The dog's name is Stanley. Oh, God, don't let Stanley die. Please don't let Stanley die. Stanley's probably going to die. I'm going to be really sad. By the way, tomorrow we are live tweeting with Halloween Year Round, and we're watching Invasion of the Body Snatchers. So if you're on Twitter, come find me at Maire Graves, CLE, Naire Graves, CLE, and come watch that movie with us at like 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Do the other person's first since they asked. Oh no, I already got Anthony's. I already got Anthony's card. So you're the next one up. Didn't miss anybody else, right? Yeah. Oh! Shoot first, ask questions later. That's how you deal with an apocalypse. That's the guy. That's the guy from the center. Right? Okay. Heather, your card. Okay, it's reversed, but it's the Wheel of Fortune. Or Fortune, however you want to say it. Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Let me read you this, what the description says specifically. Ow, that hurt. It's funny, my dad was just talking about Wheel of Fortune before I came here. He said that, I guess there was a guess feather in my cap, which I don't understand how you don't get it, but nobody could get it for like 4 minutes. Nobody could solve the puzzle. Ridiculous. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. You are reaching the end of an easy phase in your life. Come on. I know you're not in an easy phase in your life. And are about to embark on a more testing time. This will help to build strength of character, and you will be pleased by the way you cope with the challenges that are just around the corner. Okay, so challenges sound like they're coming, or you probably already know what challenges are coming, but it sounds like you're going to be dealing with them really well. So don't let it get you down. You have a lot of strength in you to deal with what's coming, or what may already be here. It's basically what that says in reverse. I'm just hanging out, watching Columbo. Oh, Columbo. There's just one thing. My mom used to be huge. I mean, my mom. The 9th anniversary of my mom's passing happened on the 27th of February. So that happened. That's fresh in my mind too. And she was a huge Columbo fan. She loved all those kinds of shows. Columbo, Monk. We have all the Monk DVDs. Of course, I bought most of them for her for Christmas presents. Oh, man, I was going through some of her old stuff in our den, and I found her books. Because she had Monk books. Oh, that's one thing, yeah. She had Monk books, and she got really into reading them. It was like me with Buffy. I still have Buffy the Vampire Slayer novels that I have never read, but I'm not going to get rid of them because one day I will have time. I will want to read them. I've read like 3 or 4 of them, and I love them. I still love the TV show. I'm even watching this guy, Just Arvin, or Arvin Reacts. It's either Just Arvin or Arvin Reacts. I feel like you can find him under both. And he's watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel for the first time. And I so enjoy, like, he's one of the reasons why I got into reaction videos. Because I mean, that kind of content is entertaining to me, so I know other people will find it entertaining, but also, I love that experience of getting to watch something new. Dude, they're just gonna tie him to a tree? I mean, I guess they can't risk that he's not gonna have the disease, but damn! foot and a half. He's like, it's about that long, it's a foot and a half. They're rolling tape to tape this guy to the tree. Poor dude. But yeah. So I found her monk books, and I just have this very distinct memory of who am I saying hi to? Hi, 8 Master Cash. Wow, I'm waving. There we go. Oh man, I would not want to be tied up like that. Not that I have an issue with being tied up, but not like that to a tree with a sack over my head. No, thank you. Sorry, Trudy, you didn't trigger me. This is stuff that was already in my head. It's just, you know what? Talking about the things that are in your head, this is why therapy is a good idea for most people. Because talking about it is better. This is my therapy. You guys are my therapy. Aren't you so lucky? Talking about it is better than holding it in. Because holding it in is what creates, like, I don't know. Oh, puppy, don't let the puppy die. He's so cute. Creates, like, things that can trigger you, and then you react poorly to them. Talking through it is actually a way to get to healing. Maybe not immediately, but, you know, eventually. But I remember the last, like, week that my mom was alive. And I had gotten her the last monk book for Christmas or her birthday. And I remember she couldn't talk. She had a breathing tube and a feeding tube in. But she would write things, or I would be able to read her lips. Sorry. Tension. Ooh! It's like supernatural up in here. He's got demon eyes. I remember her saying, or trying to say, that she needed to finish reading the book before she was gonna go. Oh man, I forgot about that until I found the books, like a couple weeks ago. It's so funny. My dad, we have this den with this really beautiful old desk that my mom, I think, inherited from her great uncle, or my great uncle, her uncle. And my dad put it in this room that used to be my bedroom when I was a kid, but we turned it into a den. I moved up to this floor. This is the house that I grew up in, if you didn't already know that. And there's still a bunch of my mom's stuff in this den because the closet, the huge closet that they redid in there, has some of her clothes. I only went through half of it. I still have to go through the other half of her clothes. It's 9 years. I still haven't done it. Oh yeah, he'll shoot you if he has to. So there's a bunch of her stuff in there, books, figurines, Lucy paraphernalia, because she's a huge I Love Lucy fan. We have this doll that you press, and it's the Vita Vita Vegemin doll, the scene. Oh, he's giving him water. Okay. You press the doll and it goes through the Vita Vita Vegemin scene, and she keeps getting drunker sounding, because that's what happens in the episode. But my dad was sitting in the den, and he says, "What is that sound? What is that sound?" I come walking over to the den, and there's a clicking sound. And it's this Precious Moments clock that's buried on the shelf behind all these books and photo frames and stuff. 9 years we haven't thought about this clock. It's just been back behind things, not working, and all of a sudden it just starts clicking. And it was next to the monk books. So this happened just a couple weeks ago, leading up to her 9th death anniversary.
it? No. Then why you listen? No. No, sir, they're not. Hey, listen, I don't even have to shoot you anymore. I could just leave you out. You want this water? Yeah.
Wow.
Tell you the truth. I'm not much time in here. I said, how long have you been living in this house? About a week, top. How did you get there? The truck broke down. It's the first place that we found in the world before. My brother's about 8 or so miles from here.
8 miles.
Well, so ours. So your brother's out there too. Nope. Where did he go? He's dead.
How'd he die?
So it's just your wife and your son. And nobody else. Just the
I thought they had a daughter.
you have any idea what's going on out there? There's just people in the city started getting sick, got out, got as far away as possible. There's a good left. I'm not even out to be honest. It's out there driving 80 miles and you didn't see anything. No. You didn't see anything or anyone. We drove at night. Our truck broke down. I could run it without oil.
Hmm.
I was by myself. I just stuck in the woods and I saw nothing. Look, I'm lying. I'm telling you the truth. Never would have broken in like that if I thought the house was occupied. But I was desperate. Like, I know how feelings that you do what you had to do. You had to protect the family. If you could spare some water for my family, I could trade for it. Got plenty to trade for.
Switch to Frasier. No, that's not gonna help me either because my mom was a huge Frasier fan, and we also have all those DVDs. For the record. And let's not talk about Kelsey Grammer, how he is as a person. But I freaking love that TV show. I actually rewatched that show too.
You're a good person.
I was always more of a Niles fan, to be fair.
Just trying to protect your family. But don't let mine die because of it. Help me.
Bye, Heather. I do not think it would survive long. I mean, I know humans don't survive long without water, but I really, like me, drink like a crap ton of water, and if I don't, then I feel sick almost immediately.
I think if he does have a family out there, that we should consider bringing him back here.
That's right, John. Everything he said could be right.
I know that.
Hmm.
I know that you want to believe it.
Is that wrong?
You just gotta be such a man.
I'm almost positive that the guy has a daughter, not a son, right? When they show up.
We can't just let him go.
Hmm.
The more people we have here, the better we can defend it. If we found us, other people will too. We could bring the animals here. We wouldn't have to just trade them. It's the smartest option.
I'm not bringing anyone back here. They're not safe. They took one less to show signs.
God.
I'll wait there 3. Be sure. Go outside and see absolutely everything. We'll come back. Don't come up.
Hmm.
If you're lying, I will kill you. Understand? Yes, sir.
Oh,
Let her out of the
it's a
road.
truck. I was gonna say ride in the back. How do you trust him to ride in the back if it were a car? I wouldn't put him in the back because then he can do anything while you're driving. It's a truck, a little harder to reach the driver. Okay,
Okay.
caught up now.
I'm good. I'm good. Give me direction. Yep.
Mm. Remember, I've got my tarot. If you're watching and you want me to draw a card, I've got my tarot cards on me. Mm-hmm. Eyes on the road, dude. Making me nervous. Oh! Oh! The hell is shooting? Get by the tire, dude. Where's the guy in the back of the truck? Shoot him in the leg! Yeah! Shoot him in the butt! Oh, now you can't see his butt. Oh, shoot. That's a long shot. That's a kill shot. I'm too superstitious. You'll take one? All right. All right, here we go. Think about your question. Oh! Why are you telling him to wait? Sorry, people are getting shot on the screen right now. Hi! Welcome! Alright, cold. I always try to figure out how to say your username. Cold as I say teen. Tell me if I'm close. I'm drawing a card for him. And I've got my tarot cards if you want to draw one for you as well. We are 31 minutes and 35 seconds into It Comes at Night. It's getting good. I'm talking through the entire thing, but it's pretty good. Why didn't you ask him his name before? Alright, think about your question. Cold as ice 18. Okay, good. I'm glad I got it right. Here's trouble. I miss Shenanigan. I'm saying your name right? Shenaniganza. Shenaniganza, thank you. everyone for just joining. This is Instagram I'm looking at. And I'm looking over here, it's YouTube. Or I just have split personalities and none of you are actually here. It could be both, I don't know. Do you think he knew that guy? Do you think Will knew who these guys were? You know, they're probably just up trying to steal somebody's truck. Keep thinking, cold as ice. It's cold as ice. Cute dog. Stanley. Oh, he's so excited. Okay, they do have a son. I could have sworn they had a daughter in the previews.
Sure. Yes, it's rough. Well,
Or maybe it's the wife that's in the previews.
sure.
Alright. Your card. Hey! You got the Knight of Wands, but it's right side up. I'm not even sure that happened. I didn't mix them to reverse their positions. So, that means something. Right. Also, all that mixing and I picked the same card twice? That's kind of weird. Hi! Hi, Ro. We are 35 minutes and 48 seconds into It Comes at Night, in case you want to catch up and watch with us. I'm drawing a card for anyone who wants it from my tarot deck. I'm about to read Cold as Ice's reading. He got the Knight of Wands right side up. Sorry, I want to hear his rules first. Keep me in suspense. Taking their arms.
Everybody cleans their dishes and generally puts them away and they want. It's different. It's one of the things that we can support and keep a routine. Stay busy.
Definitely important to stay busy.
There's plenty of time.
Okay. Knight of Wands, right side up. A knight describes either a situation or a person. If it is a situation, it involves movement and action. Travel is indicated, especially if it takes you far afield. You might move house or even emigrate. Alternatively, there may be visitors from another country. If the card is talking about a person, it is someone who does not mean very much to you. This person is generous, popular, sociable, and outgoing, but can be unpredictable at times and is full of ideas that do not always amount to anything. Let me know if that sounds like something like could be going on in your life. You planning on any travel soon? I know I've got travel for work coming up. Maybe you do too. Did the cards like get it right, even close? So whoever else wants me to draw a card, let me know.
Ow. Ow. Tears bit my toe. Son of a bitch. Tell him to stop biting my toe.
Oh, really? Where are you going mid-April? She wants you to give him bath for other reasons. Come on now. That was not a subtle hint. You just weren't paying attention. Vegas! Nice! I've yet to go to Vegas. I'll be going to New Orleans in March. And North Carolina for a wedding, like middle of nowhere, North Carolina. And I might take a full vacation and go somewhere. I just have no idea where I'm going yet. So I was thinking Vegas actually, if a friend joins me, but I don't know if I want to spend that money right now either. I definitely wouldn't be able to gamble yet. I'd rather go when I can gamble. Have I also mentioned that that guy that's in the center is so cute? That's right, he's bonding with your son. So they got like a whole distilling system for the water too. The red door. It's a cute kid. You know what else that guy is in? I haven't watched it yet. It's the movie by Cronenberg's son. I can't remember what it's called. Shoot. It's like I could see the cover of the poster, the movie poster, but I can't remember what it's called. But it has something to do with an assassin taking over another person's body to be able to kill the target. Possession? Or possessor? I think it's possessor. Yes! Possessor! Yes, that's it. That's what he's from. I think he's the main guy in that. I think he is the assassin, or he is the body that's being possessed. I think that's what he's from, or what he was in most recently, other than The Sinner, which was a few years ago. But yeah, so I heard that movie was good. I haven't watched that yet. That is another one that I need to watch. But is it really? Some people have said that it was disappointing. But Cronenberg movie, even a relative of Cronenberg, I would think would be a nice, brutal, gory movie. So, good. Good. That's what I'm expecting when I watch that then. Somebody's having sex. Oh, somebody stopped. Oh no! Where'd my connection go? Instagram, don't go away. Okay, so this is the woman I thought was a daughter, but it is the wife. And I believe this is a dream. I think. Because he's been having all these dreams this entire time. Oh, yeah. Gross. Okay. Starting to ice storm outside too. So I don't know if you're gonna pick up on that sound. Ooh, look at that flash. You can't see that. Oh, YouTube could see that.
What are you doing now?
Can't see. I was just kind of kissing him too. I can't sleep. What about you?
I don't know. I'm gonna stay for a while. Just bad dreams.
She looks familiar too, but I don't know what she's from.
How long's that been going on? Not being able to sleep.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know for a while now, I guess. So, what are we having?
Mm.
I'm having red pudding and a cupcake and a $1 cupcake
Yeah.
and a cookie with a cupcake
Oh, God. Scream.
and like 10 different kinds of ice cream.
That sounds so awful.
Buy me a little slice of hell.
You don't like cupcakes. You don't like bread pudding.
I don't think I've ever had bread pudding.
What's wrong with you?
I've had plenty of cupcakes in my lifetime.
Wow.
Oh, Rice Krispies.
I do like sometimes the pie.
Oh, well, that's good.
Okay, Dean Winchester.
Oh, well,
Liking
great.
pie.
I'll keep my disgusting bread pudding and cupcakes and ice cream to myself
She
every
goes
year.
like this.
Shaking out the boobs.
How old are you guys?
17.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That wasn't much older than you when I first met you.
I'm pretty sure in an apocalypse, 17 is the legal age at that point, right? Oh, it depends on what state they're in. It could be legal anyway. Apocalypse or not.
Good. See you in the morning.
Mhm.
Yes, I see you then.
Poppers. Well, call him back. Go. And Dad just let him in, and he's muddy. So what does he do? He comes to see his Mary. No, go back. Go back. Go downstairs. Call him.
I like you. You just keep it in perspective, okay? I don't need to tell you, but you can't trust anyone. Okay? As good as I see. Still forget that.
Mm-mm.
It's okay. Just go inside. Yeah, you're good. Yeah. What's the scene?
Still a dog guy. He'll be a bird.
I'll take care of it. Stop.
Don't let the dog go. Ooh! Of course, the dog runs away. Good talking with you too. Oh. Don't be abandoning me before the dog dies. Ugh. Don't shoot the dog.
Right here! What is it? Stanley, it's in this luggage spot. I heard something up there.
I'm gonna shoot the dog.
What are you doing? What the hell are you thinking? It's fucking... It's fucking... Let's go! What the hell? I don't lose you over your grandpa's Josh. I just said that he heard something. Where? Where? You see anything? Well, nothing. Let's get back in the house. Come on, now. But what about Stanley? He knows the woods. He'll find his way home. Huh? Now!
Man.
Come on, Will.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I think Stanley's gonna come home, which means you're never seeing that dog again, or if you do, it's gonna be bloody. Ooh. Those are not cheery photographs he's drawing. Images he's drawing. Bud stash.
Was a teacher. Oh yeah? History. Did you grow up in the city? No, I lived there for kid. I chose to live. Big family? No, it's just me and my dad. My dad was a kid. And then I was a smaller child. You say that, you know, you live in a
Oh.
yeah. I mean, it's technically her brother, but he felt like my brother.
Is he lying? That's a weird thing to lie about, though, too, right? Oh, man. Interesting. I'm not going to reveal that card. That's my secret card for me. And something going on in my head. I keep looking down here, but that's where the camera is. Separate laptop, camera. Instagram. Sleeping under the bed? Oh. Hmm. Oh, there he's awake this time. Oh no! Oh! Of course, dog's dead and bloody.
Mike, the trash, get Andrew and Karen. I want to see him. Yeah, Mike, you can't. I mean, how do you even say? I mean, I want to see him. No. Just stop. This is bullshit. You want bullshit? You want me to be the bad guy? I would be the bad guy. You're not going in the room. All right? He is fucking sick. Now don't believe him. Let him go. Get you to live. I'm very sorry, Karen. Don't, please, please. Now.
Gonna have to put him down like old Yeller. Oh. Mm.
You just opened the door. Yeah, right. You didn't go in. I didn't touch the door. What? It was hardly anything.
The door was open when you got there.
Yeah.
And then you opened the door.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
And you're in the sleep in the room.
You guys need something. What are you talking about? I put him in before woke up.
Travis, why are we hearing about this now?
I don't know. When was I supposed to back up? Tells you everything now. Andrew was in bed last night.
Mm-hmm.
He was having nightmares, so I woke him up and I brought him to the room. Then I went to the back hallway, saw the door open, read something, and went on back home.
Andrew,
Yes.
I can't remember. Did you see Stanley last night? Andrew?
Oh.
How can you not remember?
So the kid might be sick.
No. He doesn't sleepwalk.
This doesn't make any sense. Because Andrew is barely calling through so well.
But he can reach those locks.
Yes.
How can you be positive? It was in the middle of the night. You didn't have to sleep. You said he was sure.
I was wide awake. I'm positive.
Look, I'm not saying you're lying, Travis. I'm just saying it was in the middle of the night. Maybe you're not remembering
I know
correctly.
what I saw. I'm sorry, but the door was open. Alright, I'm not going to jump to any conclusions, but just to be safe, I think that we all should be doing that for a day or so. Yeah, sure. Listen, I'm just taking proper precautions. How's that sound? Does that sound fair to everybody?
Oh my god.
Alright, well, Tim, give me food and water. Take Andrew and go to your room and stay there for a while. I'm sorry, but I just think that we can't take any risk right now. Sarah, perhaps we're going to do the same. I'll get everything moving. I just think that we should probably. Yeah, this seems really close. Okay. I'm sure everything's going to be fine. Just want you to look me in the eye and tell me that you're going to tell the truth. You didn't touch the door. Did you touch him?
Uh-huh.
Did you touch him? Yeah, you did. Yeah. I knew it was his hand, and I thought it was from.
Crap.
And you don't bring the goods in there. I know that I read inside the house, you know. Broken washout. Remember what's right.
Well, you know it's a dream because Stanley is dead. So I don't know if I want to see him find Stanley in the dream. Mm. So it's just my hair. Oh, hell is going on outside? Oh, blinds. Oh, oh no! No! Is this still part of the dream? It's not still part of the dream. Okay, it is. Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Shh. Freaking nightmares. I had a pleasant dream that was like that. A pleasant dream, not a nightmare. Where I used to play the lottery a lot back when I had a job I hated and hated my life. Um, and I bought a ticket. I did buy a ticket in real life, and I had a dream that I had won, and I started making all these plans for what I was going to do with the money, how much I was going to need to put away for taxes, and what I was going to spend it on, and who I was going to donate to. Which of my friends, I mean, all my close friends, would definitely get a sliver of what I would have won. You know, I'd make sure to try to take care of them. Family members too. They're good family members too. Uh-oh. But in the dream, because I had had a dream previously that I had won the lottery, I told myself, "Oh my God, it's for real this time. I'm not gonna wake up and not be a millionaire. It's real." And then I fucking woke up and it wasn't real. So angry, so angry. It was like it was a huge, like 100 million plus, 200 million plus win. I'm still not over that. They're gonna kill him? It's not about them being sick. It's about letting people leave the house, healthy or not,
Okay?
that might want to try to steal their food and water. So I get it, but also if they're not sick, don't throw them out. Don't cause a problem. Y'all were getting along. I blame this on Joel Edgerton's or Egerton or whatever his character, because he let the dog get loose in the first place, which led to this whole crap shoot. We got about 15 minutes left in this movie. Andrew is sick, isn't he? God. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I understand, but I'd feel a whole lot better if I could just come in and take a look at it. That's all. Do you think I could do that?
Oh, man.
Huh? Come on, man. You're reasonable, man. It's my house. I invited you here. Well, I'll come and talk to the door, man. Come on.
Oh.
What is that? Take your hand off the door. Take your hand off. Take your hand off. Okay. Come in. Shut the door.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, it's smart.
All the way to the corner. All the way. All the way. All the way. Where did you get that from? Take it off. Put your mask on. Somebody's sick here. Take it off. Take it off. Take the mask off.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Andrew, keep your eyes closed for me, buddy. Listen, I'm sorry. Okay? We appreciate everything that you've done, but we want to leave. We're all packed up. I know how you are. If you go near my wife and my kid, I'll end your fucking life. Listen. We just want what's fair. You want enough food, and enough water, then we're gonna go. You're never gonna see us again. You understand? Keep your eyes closed for me, buddy.
Man.
Quiet. Quiet. Stay there. All right. No. Just move slowly. Go. Turn around. Turn around. Go. Go upstairs. Okay, baby. Be careful. Be careful.
Did he tell him to close his eyes so that he wouldn't see his dad holding the gun, or did he tell him to close his eyes because his eyes are diseased, like proof of disease? Oh!
Yeah.
How the turntables.
I just want to leave. I'm sorry. I can't do that.
No, what's going on?
It's okay, baby.
Don't do this.
Look, Sarah, we can work this out.
They're gonna kill that family, and they're not gonna have been diseased the entire
We
time.
just want to leave. And we want what's fair. Enough for the both of us. You'll never see us again. All right?
Still keep that gun pointed on him.
Okay. Three.
We both drop our
We both
weapons.
know
Don't trust him. He's beautiful. Don't trust him.
Okay.
It's the beautiful ones that hurt you the most. It's like a
One.
rip off or of a Parks and Rec quote.
Two.
Like a bad version of the quote.
Three. Are we good, Sarah? Are we good, Sarah? I just wanted to.
I knew it! Oh, come on. Now what? Now what are you gonna do? Oh, man. Just let her leave. Come on. How can you tell? You can't even tell. They're gonna kill him out there. Hello. We're at the very end of It Comes at Night. We got like 10 minutes to go. But if you want, while you're here, I do have my tarot cards if you want me to draw a card for you. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh! Oh! He's gonna get himself shot. Yep. Dude, what are you gonna... You just got your face beat in with a rock. You're gonna shoot them? Did he kill the son? Oh my god, he did! Oh. Oh, man. Damn. All because the one dad let the dog get out. Be better at taking care of your dogs. Securing your dogs. Or else you might end up having to kill a family. I don't know. That's the moral of the story. Man, that's rough. Did he just start bleeding? No. After all that, and he is going to be sick. That would have been a real kick in the balls if that's where they were going to end it. Man. Kids' drawings. So he did get sick and die. And it looked like the wife might have it too. Which means the husband probably has it. And that's where it ends. That's where it ends. Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. See? No good deed goes unpunished, right? why you don't help. Moral of the story: don't help people. Well, that was sad and depressing, but also pretty damn good. Damn. I knew the dog was gonna die. Of course the dog was gonna die. Can't have a dog that cute in a horror movie and let it live. Sad. Very sad. Oh, Joel Edgerton, whatever, also executive produced this movie. All right, well, I liked it. I'd say a good, 6.8. I think 6.5 is too low. Not quite sure if I'd rate it a 7. I might rewatch it sometime, but it's not going to be a go-to movie for me to rewatch. I think it's a good thing that I'm glad I watched it at least once. Acting's great in it. Very sad movie. Doesn't help that we're in a pandemic right now. So that, probably doesn't help things, but I mean, these people aren't bleeding from, well, I actually don't know. I don't want to know if people are bleeding from their mouths from COVID. I really don't want to know if that's a thing. But, ugh. I mean, what gross. And then the skin, boils and stuff that they're getting. That doesn't sound like fun at all. Oh. Well, it was a good watch, though. It was good. Better than Lake Mungo. Lake Mungo. That's such a disappointment. I would give that one, a 4. Yeah, I mean, it had its good moments, like Mungo, so I could give that a 4 out of 10. But, no, this is definitely better than that one. I wouldn't rewatch Lake Mungo. Sorry for anyone who liked that movie. But this one was pretty decent. I think the reason why I probably didn't do so well is that, I mean, the witch, it's just so much better at the suspense. The suspense in the witch is throughout the entire movie. There's a darkness to the tone. I think you get some breaks in that in this movie because you get the families bonding and talking to each other and working together and chopping wood and living in the woods. Swiss Family Robinson fun. Wait, were they on an island? They were on an island, right? Swiss Family Robinson. I know there were tree houses, but they were island trees. Right? I haven't watched the Swiss Family Robinson since I was 8. So, God, it's been a long, long time. But yeah. So I think this is The Witch was a very hard movie to follow up on. 2017 was this movie. I'm not sure. I think Hereditary had already come out, maybe, but not Midsommar. So you already had the Ari Aster Renaissance. The Aster Renaissance. Yeah, I think I could make up a word that way. So It Comes at Night is good, but you already had the bar set really high with those other movies, with the Village, and I'm pretty sure Hereditary was already out at that point. So, yeah, it's hard to beat the terror that is in both of those movies, and the way it doesn't just build, but it super builds that some bad stuff is going down. But this is a good movie. It is good. It just can't really compete that well against other A24 movies. Okay, so I'm seeing The Vivitch, recommended here, and that was, this is 2020. That's not right. It's not 2020. Definitely was not 2020. Come on now. Okay, we're gonna look it up while I'm here, and just double check, because maybe there's a different version and they re-released it in 2020. I'm not crazy, right? The Witch came out first. So, which? Okay, there are two different versions. That one's the 2021. Don't let me down. 2016. Thank you. Okay, yes. Yes, it came out in 2016. So a year before, you already had The Vivitch. I'm going to look up Hereditary too, just because I want to fact check, and I can't like look up IMDb because I'm live streaming to Instagram right now and my YouTubers. Oh wait. Tell me what you thought about this movie when you watched it. Have you watched it before today, watching it with me? Whatever day you may watch this. If anybody ever watches these live streams when I'm done live streaming at all. If you do watch these live streams when I'm not actually live streaming, I don't know, ask me to draw a card for you. And when I see your comment, maybe I'll draw a card for you. So it'll be fun. Now, it wasn't 2021. I hate that. Don't say 2021 just because this 4K UHD version came out then, because that's not when the movie was actually released. Bugging me. Oh, come on now. Did I purchase Hereditary? I don't know that I did purchase Hereditary. I know I purchased Midsommar. Did I purchase Hereditary on Amazon Prime? Man, if I didn't, I definitely should. I don't know if it's available anywhere else. But Hereditary is so good. Maybe I'll fall asleep watching that movie tonight. What time is it anyways? It is 10:38 here, which means it's almost time for me to go away and go to bed. I just want to double check to see what I have. I gotta rewatch the remake of Suspiria. That was a good movie. I only watched it once, but I remember really, really liking it. I did not purchase Hereditary. Okay. So I don't know. I can't tell you what the year was when that came out, but I'm pretty sure Hereditary came out before It Comes at Night. I feel like I was really starting to get into A24 movies, and then I saw the preview for this one, and then I just never checked it out. So now I can cross it off the list. There. So decent. When I say the ending is predictable, I mean, I knew there was going to be conflict between the two families. I kind of thought maybe the son would betray his father to save Sarah and the kid, and then end up getting sick. But that's not the way it went down. And really, I think that makes it even more tragic because the father was the bad guy, basically. He was protecting his family, so he's not really that much of a bad guy. But, I mean, if he didn't let go of the damn dog, if he didn't let the dog get out into the woods, they would have been fine. But, oh well. Be better pet parents. Another moral of the story. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you for joining me today if you joined me, and if you're watching this for some reason later on, thank you for watching it. Feel free to check me out if you're watching on YouTube, on Instagram at Maire Graves CLE. That's MAIRE CLE. I'm sorry, MAIRE Graves CLE. And if you're on Instagram, go find me, Maire Graves, MAIRE Graves, on YouTube for other fun frivolity. It's just stuff. There's stuff. And if you are available tomorrow night, that is Thursday night, we are watching the remake of, well, there's a lot of remakes. We're watching the first remake of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. You know, the one with Sutherland in it. And Jeff Goldblum, the beautiful, very young in this movie, Jeff Goldblum. So that's going to be a lot of fun. With Halloween Year Round, who hosts our Twitter events on Thursday nights and creates the artwork that I post, that I try to give him credit for, but he doesn't really have an Instagram page anymore. But come find us. We're using, I'm not even sure what the hashtag is. I'll post the image and you'll see the hashtag on my Instagram. I'll post it. And you'll get to see what we're at, what we're doing, and how to follow along with the conversation. Either way, go find me on Twitter, Mary Graves CLE, same usernames on Instagram, and let's have some fun tweeting. It gets crazy. We get stupid. Some people get drunk on the Thursday night tweets. If there's somebody like a Kurt Russell or a Jeff Goldblum, like tomorrow, my tweets may get a little dirty. So that's also fun. Just come. It's a great group of people. And that's it. I'm going to let you guys go. And thank you for joining me on this Wicked Wednesday version of Terror Tuesdays. And hopefully I will see you next Tuesday. All right. Now watch me awkwardly say goodbye.